Welcome back, and joining us now from IMD's Mr. K Jenamani. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here on CNBC-TV18. And clearly, we've been talking in studios as well on how warm it suddenly has gotten. First of all, an understanding from you on what are the kind of temperatures that we are dealing with pan-India right now?
Yeah, mainly it is over, I must tell, South Rajasthan and almost Gujarat and Konkan. So almost last 7 to 8 days, the temperature, 5 to 11 degree above normal, and Bhuj reached around 40 plus around something like Shivaratri day, that is maybe 18. And that at the same time we had another higher temperature over mainly Himachal. When we have a Shimla, the normal is something 12 and it reached to 23 degree, something like that on Sunday also. So that Himachal, Uttarakhand, Jammu Kashmir, and that again Punjab, Haryana also coming into the warmer temperature.
Yeah.
So whole northwest, including Rajasthan and then West UP also is adding up yesterday. West Madhya Pradesh also has been higher than normal. So all these belts are higher than normal, 5 to 8 degree. But positive thing is that particularly the Bombay and some part of the Konkan, the temperature has been a marginal fall in last 2 days. And Gujarat also has not raised further. It has in fact fall by 2 degree.
Okay.
But all these are temporary actually, because we don't get any major weather system for next 10 days over all these belts except the western disturbance around 27 night, giving some snow over in Himachal and Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand. So plains area, all these Gujarat, Northwest India, no rainfall. So that is a concern. But as you know that it is early part or end part of the winter and early part of the almost, in March we start officially summer.
Right.
So all things we have to wait actually, because it all depends on the wind and local, features also.
So would you?
Main concern is the impact on the agriculture, because as we know that it is in full this is flowering stage, whether it is Madhya Pradesh, whether it is Punjab, Haryana wheat belt, and even a large part of India, it has a very big acreage and crops. So we have given yesterday first time the special advisory, because the temperature high, so we don't want to keep this information. We want to flash it, and we are monitoring very, very seriously day to day. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Sir, we also have seen Delhi record the third hottest February since 1969. I mean, this is a data that you guys put out yesterday. Would you say that the winters are now formally over, done with?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we will get any further fall in the... now the discussion of minimum temperature almost over. Now we are shifting to mainly the day temperature, because that has been... of course, minimum is also +3, +4 degree. So like Delhi has reached up to, 13 or 14 degree, and then maximum 33.6 is... So both the maximum minimum are +5 or +9 like maximum. So that's the warm temperature we are dealing. But as I told you that we are giving the advisory, we are mainly concerned, as you know, that March and February second half temperature mainly concern is the agriculture. Right. I don't think it has any kind of impact on livestock or anything on the, because as long as the temperature remain below 40 or something like that. So that we are mainly strictly following it.
You said it is end of winters and then perhaps an early beginning of summers as well. And with the kind of temperatures that we already are looking at in the month of Feb, and are we preparing ourselves then for harsher summers going forward?
Actually, all these are very early stage. What I told actually that we don't get, the, negative anomaly of minimum temperature. So it's very difficult to tell actually, because there are a lot of other factors, comes into the picture, wind condition and location of the anticyclone, which is over Gujarat, giving, little higher wind and giving, high temperature. But definitely, if you ask me, I will not be, in a very strictly tell this will happen, that will happen unless I have information. But we are monitoring the situation.
Sure.
That I want to
Mr. Jenamani, I just wanted to know from you that with the temperatures rising so early in the year, is there a possibility of it impacting monsoons as well? Maybe...
No. Actually, this is, I don't think, the people who have a very commendable knowledge Because monsoon is a very, very completely different. Completely, I don't think it is attached to any features of March or February actually. So it all depends, That's why we are telling in April, and then we update continuously.
So you don't think El Nino is a concern right now?
I don't think, because until unless we look at our official forecast, because El Nino one of the parameters, but you have several other parameters. So we have to wait till our monsoon forecast come out in April, something like that. But right at the time, we are mainly, focusing on the temperature, because that has a high, impact on other various sector actually. So we are, but one thing negative is that there is no chance to get a rain over plains of India next 7 to 10 days. So that is indirectly showing we are looking for winds or something circulation feature. So we will definitely come out with a bulletin, another bulletin also, by again reviewing the situation actually. But temperature are higher than the normal. That is the only issue,
Okay, all right. So we're going to leave it on that note. Well, Delhi recorded 33.6 degrees
I was in Delhi that time, so I can tell you it was extremely hot.
It is the third highest temperature in February since over 50
on a record
years.
since 1969.
My God, I just hope that was the end of the record.
The worst part is that he says that he doesn't see temperatures falling from here. So
he says the winter is over, but if the summers have already begun, and it's not even March, I mean, we still have March, April, May, June. Before we see monsoons, I don't know. Yeah, as he said, they will be issuing more advisories going forward.
But definitely want to hear from an air conditioner company to see what they would be selling in terms of volumes. But nonetheless, thanks Manisha for joining in and taking us through that conversation. Need to take a short break. More on stocks once we're back. Stay tuned.